important thing is to stay consistent with the mechanics. I genuinely believe we'll be onto a winner. So my final thoughts for you and for you to discuss in the comment section below. How long will the new Verdansk keep people engaged? Are folks who came back day one of season 3 already gone? And here we are. You know what's funny? For the first time in years, it felt like Call of Duty was turning a corner. Verdansk came back, the game felt snappier, gunplay felt tighter, and for a brief moment, we actually had a fun game again. Crazy, right? If you caught my last review on Warzone, you'll know I was cautiously optimistic, and for about 2 weeks, it looked like we were on the up. Then BAM! Then Activision said, hold my beer. Reloaded update dropped, and we were slapped right back to reality. Bugs, server issues, broken mechanics. It's like the whole good patch was a dream, a glorious, fleeting fever dream. Am I surprised? Honestly, no. It's kind of par for the course nowadays with Call of Duty. I don't even know how some of these updates get past QA. And look, I get it, big corporate pressure, investor targets, all that jazz. But surely keeping a game functional is the basic expectation, especially when your whole model is built around microtransactions. Happy players buy stuff. It's logical, right? Apparently not. The current state of Warzone? Cheaters are back, servers feel like they're held together by chewing gum and hope, plate bugs, floating loadout markers, rubber banding like it's 2005. It's honestly exhausting. And for me, I think I've finally hit my limit. I've been defending this franchise since Cold War dropped and the integration mess started. But now, I honestly can't keep making excuses for a AAA studio that clearly isn't listening. So let's roll it back, literally. For today's review, we're taking a step back to Call of Duty Cold War, a game that, for all its flaws, works. And maybe, just maybe, it's the exact kind of reminder we need of what Call of Duty can still be. Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War is a first-person shooter developed by Treyarch and Raven Software, released on the 13th of November 2020. Serving as a direct sequel to the original Black Ops 2010, the game is set during the early 1980s amidst the geopolitical tension of the Cold War. For the campaign, the player assumes the role of Bell, an operative recruited by CIA agent Russell Adler to track down Perseus, a Soviet spy intended on tipping the global balance of power. The narrative unfolds across various international locations, including East Berlin, Vietnam, Turkey, and the Soviet Union. As the story progresses, player experiences flashbacks, psychological twists, and moral dilemmas, culminating in multiple possible endings based on player choices. There's also a Zombies mode. The Zombies mode introduces a new storyline where players join Requiem, CIA-backed team investigating anomalies linked to the Dark Ether dimension, set in locations like Poland and Outpost 25 in Vietnam. The mode combines classic undead combat and narrative depth. And there's the multiplayer, which offers a variety of modes, including traditional 6v6 maps and, my favourite, the 2v2 gunfight. So where are we now? The game is still thriving, and it's fun. I've been hopping into quite a few sessions lately, and honestly, with the state of the current Call of Duty titles, Cold War just keeps pulling me back. The weapons feel satisfying to use, and there's solid variety depending on your playstyle. You want to run and gun? Go for it. Prefer hanging back and sniping? You're covered. I love how simple the attachment unlock system is, and it's the same one they've reused in Black Ops 6, and it works. Speaking of favourites, my go-to setup was what I'd like to call the mac and cheese, which was the MAC-10 and the Swiss K31. Easily my second favourite sniper in COD, second only to the MW 2019 SPR. There's no slide cancelling madness here. The movement feels just right, quick but not ridiculous. That said, if you need to sweat, you can still B-hop and drop shot to your heart's content. Typically, now Cold War is well past its support window, it feels properly optimised. The time to kill feels fair, and the balance is there. Unlocking gear is straightforward, just level up a gun, and the attachments, no nonsense. The perk system and wild cards are clean, similar to what we've seen in Black Ops 6, just without the chaos. And, as I mentioned in my Warzone review, the pacing of Black Ops 6 multiplayer is just too fast for a 30-something like me. Cold War hits the better balance, fluid but manageable. One of my biggest gripes with Black Ops 6, the sound design. Hit markers, headshots, death sounds, everything feels so aggressively loud. Yes, I'm old.
Does it have to be so loud?
The map rotation in Cold War is solid too. Nuketown 24/7 is still kicking, which is always a good time. Honestly, if you're feeling frustrated with Activision and Warzone, protest with your time. I don't get why the COD community is so loyal. We keep showing up even when there are so few hits and so many misses, especially as there are so many better experiences out there. And hey, small plug, if you haven't checked out any of my other reviews and you're new here, then please hit that subscribe button and come with me as we explore more games. Thank you! Back to the matter at hand. If you do want to stick with something familiar, then I definitely recommend dusting off your copy of Cold War. It's genuinely fun, and the S&D list seems to be thriving as well, and there's enough community on there to know that we were able to find PlayStation only lobbies. My rating? Quick session. It's definitely worth jumping back into if you already own it. I wouldn't rush out and buy it at full price, but if you catch it on a sale, totally worth it for a good time. So yeah, Cold War still holds up. It's not perfect, but it's solid. It's fun, and most importantly, it works. And in this era of constant patches breaking more than they fix, that alone feels like a win to me. If you've got it in your library, then definitely give it another spin. If you're like me and tired of the same old COD cycle, maybe it's time to branch out a little. I've been trying all sorts of games lately, from under the radar indie titles to chill simulators. I'll be sharing all my thoughts right here. So if you're into that kind of thing, feel free to hit that subscribe button and thumbs up this video, and drop a comment if you're still playing Cold War or have moved on completely from COD. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace! I think I might need to redo some of that, but we'll see. But I'm done.